Hi friends, we're back. Welcome to our hashtag Tombstone Tuesday broadcast. Where we are there he is. Hello there. Where we're coming to you live from a little bit more of the west of Loathing. I know it's been a minute here. We just took some time off before Christmas. I hope you all had a great Christmas and all that jazz. Hope Santa brought you everything you're looking for. If you celebrate, and if not, well then I hope you had a great weekend anyway. We are back, picking up right where we left off here in this little campaign. For those of you who don't know, West of Loathing, it's this action-adventure, RPG kind of Western comedy. We actually, I didn't know this, but last time we played, we ended up getting pretty much the finale of the game, of like the main storyline. We got our butts kicked by the main boss though, so I don't think we're ready to knock it out. That's kind of what we're going to do here, is see what else we can take care of together, and then go into maybe this boss fight and kind of clean up some other side objective quests here. And that's what the plan is here. But before we go any further, you might notice that above my head, there's this giant blue donation bar and progress tracker for this little event that happened last month called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life happens to be this annual 24-hour charity gaming marathon. You can play games for an entire day and helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals of your choice. This could be in your own backyard or halfway across the globe, depending where you're located. It's absolutely free. You can play games for an entire day and helps sick kids. It's what we call a win-win. It's been going for the last 15 years, and I've had the absolute pleasure of participating in the last 13. And what's crazy is that 1 in 10 kids in North America alone will be treated by the Children's Miracle Network hospitals at some point in their lifetime. I just happen to be one of those kids. So if you are a gamer or a gaming enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough looking into this great event. Pumpkin Jack just shared some info for it right there in the chat. You can also do a quick peek at my About Me section here on Twitch, or if you just do a quick Google search, you'll find it. Extra Life is pretty amazing. Some huge teams have participated in this event every year, like Rooster Teeth, Wizards of the Coast, like Magic the Gathering, Frag Dolls. Huge teams do this every year. So that's what's going on here. But before we go any further, you might also notice that our buddy Coax used their Phantom Points here. Oh god, that is not working. And me. Sorry, I reinstalled my operating system this weekend, and stuff that's supposed to work normal is not, and that's what we do these tests for. So yeah, you probably saw it in the chat. The Coax used their Phantom Points here. I'll just show you guys right here. Ready? Coax user Phantom Points to make me donate $1 Extra Life. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Let me slap the cans on. Send help. Mom, I'm scared. Come pick me up. Alright, that is loud. These are brand new headphones that I got for Christmas, so they're very loud. I wasn't ready for that. Which one do I want to have on? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this one. It's been a while. This headphone broke on the last pair, so it's back. Oh no. Oh no, Coax, no. Oh god. Alright, let me get my head out of the way. We'll do Extra Life, then we'll get rock and rolling here. Let's go. So, first things first. Hi, I'm down here for some reason. That's fun. Let's donate to charity. Donate. This is for a Phantom Point redemption. And this is from our buddy Coax17. Coax, look. Give me a drum roll. I just realized I'm hearing sounds. It's because I'm on the Twitch page, or my Twitch page is loading, so it's like an advertisement. I'm like, well, I'm hearing voices. That's going to put us at $4,364 raised this year. But there it goes. Coax, thank you so much for those Phantom Points, buddy. I'm gonna mark that one's complete, and we do have a posture check here too, so thank you for that. And there's that notification, Coax. I appreciate you, buddy. Let me mark those as complete here. Like the gas that Walter White uses in the first season of Breaking Bad in the RV. Knock out those gangsters. I will have to take your word for that, Coax. That sounds Absolutely awful. I need... Hold on. Need my view back up on the screen where I can view it. There we go. Okay. Speaking of Christmas and getting new stuff, part of a gift I got this year was some goodies from some friends who, out of respect and not doxing them, I'm gonna call Hefe and Olish. They got me a bottle of very nice bourbon here called Pipe Dream Bourbon Whiskey, and they also got us some Chicago-style Garrett popcorn. And I'll be honest, I haven't touched the bourbon, but I have, in fact, sampled some of the popcorn here. I figured, hey, let's do a little review for them on stream. Okay, the first things first, the Garrett popcorn. It's a Chicago brand, and it's like a cheddar. Almost, oh, it's like a. I lied. It's not cheddar. It's a butter popcorn. What's funny is like it's super smooth. It's still got nice crunch. It's still a little salty, so you got that savory stuff. It is buttery smooth, Coax. It is buttery smooth. So let's see if this survives the stream. I've had Chicago-style popcorn before, where it's like 1 part cheddar, 1 part almost caramel. So there's like the salty sweet combo there. I've never had just butter popcorn. This stuff's good. My mouth is gonna get dry eating all that popcorn. You're right. I have to wash it up some bourbon. So I figured we're playing as a cowboy. You can buy bourbon, you can buy whiskey, you can buy spirits in West of Loathing here. So it just sounded perfect. Let me turn the music down. And this is unopened, like it's stuck with a seal on it. And according to Reddit, this is like the bourbon to get. Hold on, let me bust up my knife. All that good ASMR cork pop. Okay. Weekend mode, vacation mode, engage. Nothing? I heard it. You ready? No, I got noise filters on, so I'm sure it cut it out. But, here we go. Okay, this is definitely a sipping whiskey. I thought about doing it on the rocks, because I do enjoy a good bourbon, a good whiskey on the rocks, but I didn't want to dilute it, because I feel like someone would shoot me if I did that. So, Hefe and Olish, cheers guys, thank you. It doesn't smell like super strong. That's good. Like sometimes you smell something like, oh, that's just straight kerosene. Let's give it a taste here. Sharp. That is sharp. Ooh. Oh, I'm warm inside now. Whoa. Yum. Alright. We're going to be careful with this all stream, friends. Thank you guys again for the Christmas present. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let me get my head out of the way. We'll get right into the gameplay and get rock and roll here in the Old West right where we left off. Alright. Continue. So if I interact with these train tracks, it just initiates this fight scene, more or less, with the boss of this game. We're not going to do that. Lumameister, lurk away, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. I saw that you followed for the first time last week. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Let me give you a wave. Okay. So there's a couple different quests we can do here, friends. So there's the main quest, which is the train tracks. And then there's the El Vibrato quest, which I think we've already done like a lot of. Let's take a look here. It says find the transponder, done. Cave, set up 2 devices at the professor's house. I think we have. I think we have both devices. Let's check the professor's house just to be sure here. We definitely need to beef ourselves up if we're gonna survive the final fight here. Some thwack thwack noises lead you to the sight of a goblin chomping down a large cactus. When it sees you, it waves his axe at you threateningly and makes angry sounding noises. Hey, it's a human person. Hey, human person. Away to going. It's my cactus. That's mine and not yours. We can fight him or we can talk to him. I do need to level up, so fighting seems like the way to go. Sorry, guy. That's so funny. Hold on a second. That was Luri Hefe who just texted me. That's so funny. That's so funny. They knew. Okay. So we need XP, so we're just going to kind of fight as much stuff as we can, because we need to pimp ourselves out. I'm going to poison him right off the rip. I'm going to go on mute and lurk for a little while. Gonna be trying to look up some Blender tutorials for plasma and whatnot. Do your thing, man. Thank you so much. Lurk away, Coex. Lurk away. Let me slap you with our lurk emote. Oh, I can't attack him because he's chopping on the cactus. Okay, well... Can I lasso this guy at least? Okay, we can. Let me do a stomp, and that should break the cactus. The cactus is broken. I could build a barrier so he can't shoot me, but he's got an axe, so let's just shoot him. Crisis averted. A victory calls for a little sippy. With a Gulch Goblin Axe, let's take a look here at what the Gulch Goblin Axe, what its features are. So it can do 7 to 9 damage. What does our current weapon do? 12 to 15? Yeah, we're sticking with this. Okay, so we did want to build both machines, right? This can make us batteries, and this can make us a key. Okay, so let's read that guide again here. Okay, set up the devices. Yep. Power up the generator. Once you've gotten 10 scrap, get your first battery, take it to the Lost Dutch Oven Mine. Place in the terminal. Yep. Power up the quick gate. Go through. There is an El Vibrato cylinder. You can pick up a generator. The letter E turns a curious corpse into a curious abandoned well. Turns on the terminals at curious corpse. Do I still have this El Vibrato cylinder? I guess it'll be under quest items, right? I don't think we have this cylinder anymore. Alright, it's fine. Let's go back. You've gotten 10 scrap. Craft your first battery and take it to the Lost Dutch Oven Mine. Alright. I'm sure we've done that. Let's go to the Lost Dutch Oven Mine. Lost Dutch Oven Mine. We're gonna go through this portal and look for a cylinder. We find an abandoned crate with the Fort All Dead stenciled on it side. Maybe the shippers decided that it wasn't worth the effort considering. Sweet, we got whiskey. And bullets. Oh, that's right, we need stench resistance. Okay, we just need to equip the flowers here. down. Okay. So now we're looking for this cylinder thing, right? We can fight a bunch of guys here, and level up, so we can milk that all day. It's apparently kitten, a giant, untrustworthy alien mechanical kitten. Okay, I think that's... Did we put that cylinder there, or are we supposed to take that out? Okay. So the two devices, the professor's house, we've done that. The mine, you'll need stench resistance, got that. Portal, you pick up the vibrator device here, bring it back to the professor, and he'll give you... Second device is placed, done. Yep. 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 Generate and fight constructs to collect scraps, get a punch cards, and even keystones. Okay, done. So we're on the same page. Part of the generator. Once again, 10 scraps, craft your first battery and take it to the Lost Dutch oven mine. I'm sure we've done that. Place in the terminal, the thing with a screen on it. This powers up the quick gate. Go through. There's an L vibrato cylinder you can pick up here, and a generator. It looks like a banged up letter E. Use the cylinder powered up. Turn on the terminal, the Curious Corpse, and Curious Abandoned Well. Oh, okay. So we wouldn't have access to this until we cleared the bridge and the railway, which we did. So I think we need to go to the Curious Corpse, the Curious Abandoned Well. We did power this on. That's weird. The sound just cut out. Weird. Hold on. Why did the sound cut out? I'm not hearing it anymore. Sound check. Hold on. That's weird. Okay, I can hear things again. Okay. Headphone phones are brand new. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I can hear things again. Everything's fine. Well, let's see if we can find the Curious Well. The Curious Graveyard, I think? I should have paid attention to what we had in our offhand too before I switched to the flowers, because I honestly don't remember. Gotta keep that in mind. Have we found a Curious Well? We haven't. Let's go here and then wander around. See what we can find. Abandoned mine. Let's keep going. Or unnecessary? I did not mean to check that out. Wander some more, maybe we'll find something else. We have the option to fight. Oh good, they're ghosts! I'm gonna die. Wow, wow. Yeah, they just nuked us. I didn't even have a chance to like defend myself. It just, yeah, all your health is gone. Abandoned mine. We need a wrench. Okay. I know there were wrenches. Let's wander around and see if we can find this. Oh, nice. We're learning all kinds of vibrato stuff. Cool. Cool, a fight. Alright, we can actually probably survive this one. It's on fire. Nailed it. Yeah, we just need to slowly level everything up. Infernal leather. I feel like there's that one leather working shop we could go to. I don't remember where it's located. Well, we're just not finding it. Son of a gun. That's what's like, because this is all map based, you can't just like run to locations. Shoot. Let's go to the jeweler's cabin and see if there's stuff up north if we wander around. I'm just gonna fight everyone who wants to fight. What's gonna happen is I die. I didn't take a sip for that last victory, that's okay. Hey, this guy's gonna have a bad day. Nailed it. Another victory. Victory screech! Construction sledgehammer. That could be good. 16 to 18 damage? That's... What was our other weapon? 12 to 15? Oh my gosh, that hammer's amazing. Then what do we have in our offhand? We currently have flowers equipped. Moxie, melee, spell. +3 melee. +4 melee. I'm gonna carry the small plush bear around. It's +4. But then again, pistol damage. I do kind of shoot everybody. I mean, 6 is better than 4. Let's stick with the horseshoe. Let's wander. Hopefully we wander north. Fighting a cow. He just killed Sally, one shot. That was not cool, bro. You didn't kill me one shot. He's gonna have a bad day when I hit him with my hammer. Or maybe not. This is a tough cow. Stomp him? Oh, he's gone. Victory! We got more infernal leather. Yet we gotta find a leather worker. There's gotta be stuff to the north and the south. Let me just keep going back and forth to different spots and see if I can stumble across it. I'm not even reading these people, I'm just fighting them. Well, he's on fire now. There goes his turn. It's him with my hammer. Why does it say 1 HP? Like, it should be wrecking him. Old Spanish Sabatons. Let's check these out. +4 armor. What do we currently have on our feet? Full stomps deal extra damage. I mean, I like the idea of doing extra damage, but I do like the idea of having more armor too. Wander around here. Fight the big cow. Okay, they didn't one-shot us, that's all I can ask for. Poison him or catch him on fire. Sally, you can Lasso them. Why is this hammer doing such little damage? It's supposed to do way more damage. Keeping infernal cow leather. I'm not mad about that. Okay, yeah. We lost this fight right off the rip last time. Yep, we're gonna die. You get so angry about losing your fight that you pass out. Alright, it's the next morning. We're back in, day 5. We're back in town. Shoot. Okay. Well. Take a shot of bourbon. Got a miniature piano, okay. Screaming Homeless Man, welcome to stream, friendo.
Hello there.
If you don't win, I will summon an army of chaos. Welcome, buddy. How was your week? How have you been? First things first, let's drink this whiskey. Hold on, that increases our max HP? Prime rib. I thought that's what you're making, buddy. That looks so good. I made prime rib once. And it was so much butter and so much meat, and it was so expensive. It was good, but it cost me a small fortune. I'm not sure I'd do it again. Fresh homemade almond chocolate cake with raspberry orange compote? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Compote? Let's go drink 2 more whiskeys. Bourbons. The second one, compote. Got it. Compote. Okay. So let me drink. Alright, so our stomach, what affects our spleen? Are those beans? Probably are beans. Alright, well let's go to the hot dog shop and fill our tummy. You should play Grim Dawn. I'm not sure I'm familiar. Increases your mythicality. Increases your spell damage. I don't do spells, so it doesn't help. Increases your muscle. Increases your moxie. So Diablo 3 and 4 wish you could pin. Wow. Those are bold words. Grim Dawn is where Blizzard Entertainment failed. I'm at the look of a trailer here. Let's try increasing our muscle. So if we do hit people, they just die. And then we need some type of a bean. Your food. Beans. However, I'm playing a mod that adds Diablo classes with Grim classes, and they're very, very fun. That sounds fun. Grits, beans. Where does one get beans? Wait a second, this increases my max HP by 25 for the rest of the day? Okay, well, it won't let us drink it, so there's that. Let me scroll up here. Okay, so now we're into the booze. We can't drink any more booze because our liver's full. Where's the potions? There we go. Increases your armor by 3 for the rest of the day. Okay, so our armor's way up now. Okay, so our spleen's full. Our spleen's full. We can't drink any... We can't do anything else. Let's go see if we can beat the boss. We're going to comb Jettimer's mane, and we're going to go all the way back to Frisco. Let's see what we can find here. We really not pass anything in the way? Okay. Alright, follow the tracks. Here we go. Do we really not have to fight anybody? Anyways, I brought up Grim Dawn because you played some other isometric scrollers for the channel. It's got a huge discount on Steam holiday sale right now. I'll have to look it up, man. I'll have to look it up. The door between the dying car and the sleep car is welded shut. Okay. I am supposed to talk to these guys and convince them to help me fight the bad guy. Excuse me, can you help me with something? Sorry, I'm busy. Ask my wife or daughter. God knows she could do with something to keep her occupied. What are you working on? Quite academic. I'm sure you wouldn't understand. Try me. Sigh, you must know I'm a scholar of foreign antiquities. I'm attempting to resolve this ancient conundrum for the Far East. He shows you a sheet of paper covered with little boxes. Some of them have numbers in them. So I don't have 50 mythicality, so I can't help with him. So he's not going to join our side. Woman ignores us. Hey, buddy, you okay? It's all a lie. Wherever we're not going to get to Frisco. Frisco Pod doesn't even exist. They've been testing to see how long we could survive on complimentary peanuts and bottled water, and now they're driving us to the desert to some kind of government camp. They're going to use our organs to fuel alien flying machines. So I don't have percussive maintenance, so I can't slap him, so I have to leave him be. Excuse me, ma'am. Whatever it is, I want no part of it. I keep myself to myself, and I have no desire to get involved. Thank you very much. Come on, this is important. A crazy guy stole the train. I need help arresting him, or you'll never get to Frisco. I'm sure everything will sort itself out in the end, and in the meantime, I have plenty of bull. So I don't have 5 intimidation, so I can't convince her. Hi, excuse me. Oh, yes, what is it? A crazy jerk calling himself Emperor Norton has hijacked the train, and I need volunteers to help me bust down the door and arrest him. I see, and? Can they help me? No, I'm really not. That sounds quite strenuous, perhaps even dangerous. Come on, please. No, I think so. I'm quite comfortable here, and I prefer to avoid stress. Pretty, please? Again, no. I'm supposed to avoid things that raise my blood pressure. Pretty please with sugar on top? Sugar is one of those things. Pretty please with gravy on top? Gravy is another. Look, please just leave me alone. Please, 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 please. No. Please, 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 please. No. Please, 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 please. Stop that. I said, no, stop asking. You're really getting on my nerves. Please, 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 I'll stop asking if you say yes. No, darn it. Please. Alright, God, fine, I'll help. Just leave me alone. That's one. This man is too busy ignoring his daughter, not ignoring you. Little girl's peering out the window and train clearly bored out of her mind. Talk to her. Hey, they're busy? No, all my toys and friends are in our luggage, and it's boring and I hate it. You can help me out with something really important? Huh, like what? Well, a bad guy took over the engine car and I need some people to help me break down the door and arrest him. What? Mister, I'm just a little girl. Hey now, that's not a good attitude. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do anything just because you're a girl. But, okay, yeah, we'll bust that crook's face in. Well, that's the spirit. You gotta pay me in advance. Jeez. You're learning a little too fast. Alright, what do you want? I like stuffed animals. How about a teddy bear? The small plush bear I'm literally holding in my hand. Fireball trash. Maybe if we had the whole set of 3, that'd be okay. I don't have the set of 3. Let's flip it through the book titled Birds of the Western Territory. Most of the place is in the desert. It's not a very long book. Talk to her. Excuse me, ma'am. Yes? A crazed psycho is taking over the train's engine car. I need volunteers to help break down the door and arrest him. Oh my, I certainly couldn't be any help with that. I'm very conflict averse. What if I told you he hates birds and is determined to outlaw them from the territory after he sees power? It's very sly, but I know you're only saying that. It's all the book I was reading. Got me there. Any other ideas convince me? Something here tapping on the passenger window. What the? Russell! You open the window, your pet crow Russell flaps in and perches on your shoulder. We haven't seen him forever. Here, buddy, good to see you. That nerd looks really happy on the flight. Yeah, yes. On the right. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful crow. And he knows you? Oh sure, me and Russell go way back, right buddy? Ah! I rescued him from a cat when he was only just out of the nest and raised him as a pet. I set him free when I left home recently. What was he doing here? Has he been following you ever since? No, he probably just happened to be flying by and spotted me on the roof of the train and recognized me. Crows are crazy smart like that. That's amazing. Oh wait, I wouldn't give to have an avian friend like that. Well, I'm still going to be doing a lot of traveling after this, I figure, so I really can't drag Russell along with me. But I bet Russell wouldn't mind being pals with a nice lady in Frisco who helped save the train. What do you think, Russ? Russell caws again and flaps over to perch next to the lady. He lightly pecks at her shoulder in a friendly manner. Ah! Oh my goodness, how can I refuse? It's a pleasure to meet you, Russell. My name's Annabelle. Awesome, I'll let you know when we're ready. Alright, we're gonna confront Norton. On the door, the locomotive, or engine car, or cab, or whatever. Open up, Norton. No! Alright, then I'm coming in. Oh yeah? You in what army? I need 3 passengers? Alright, well if we can go to the carnival, we can maybe get 2 more plushies. If we get 2 more plushies, then we can get that little girl to join us. She'll be the 3rd passenger. Well, there's the lady with the crow. There's the guy who just kind of agreed. Do I have to like tell them like we're ready? Hold on. Before we leave and go to the carnival. I know the little girl isn't on the fence, but there's the one guy we just like annoyed to death. So we didn't have enough stuff for this guy. That's too crazy. Nord. Trying to threaten her. Nord. Okay, so we did get the sleeping guy. And we got her. So we need the little girl, and maybe on the way get some intimidation stuff up at the same time. So let's go to the carnival. Actually, I can just fast travel there, right? Yeah, we're fast traveling. We're gonna fight the goblin. Oh, he looks crazy. Like a clown goblin. I just realized that we don't have anything in our offhand, and now that little girl took that stuffed animal, so we should probably fix that. 28, okay, so now it works. Goblin sandwich. Okay, let's give this a shot. We don't have 10 Moxie. Oh, here we go. Lone Wolf, welcome to the stream, friendo. Happy Tuesday, friend. How was your Christmas? We got a small owl plushie. That's the 2. If we can get a 3rd. Yes, hit it extremely hard. We got a ticket to the circus show. Awesome. If we hit it quite hard, will we get another plushie? We have 2 plushies. We need 30 mysticality. So what? Let me put this. Oh, spell damage. That does us no good. Let's look at our offhand here. 6 pistol damage. I'll take it. Christmas was eventful, lots of cooking. How about you? You get a drywall break? I did, so I didn't do any drywall today or yesterday, but I was working Christmas Eve. I have to do drywall tomorrow and Thursday, and then we should be done with the side job. So I'll have been on site. I've been on site 3 days. It'll be a total of 5 days when this is done, assuming we get all of them done, so it's gonna be a lot. We got the horseshoe equipped now. Wait, what does the horseshoe do now that we got it? And this will give us +4 mythicality. This needs mythicality, right? What does this one need? Moxie. Between 10 and 20 Moxie. How do I increase my Moxie? Cats. Moxie +2 Moxie. +2 Moxie. So we're at 10 Moxie now. 6 Moxie. Moxie. $24 Moxie. 25 Moxie. Fancy knife. And I look at the Pope at the same time. $26 Moxie. This might get us another bear, or another like stuffed plushie. Try again. Okay, we got a cat plushie now, so we can get the little girl. We might be able to beat this actually. We do have the show, so let's go to the main show here. That muscly clown doesn't want you to go in here. Talk to him. I should probably like stop wearing stupid clothes and wear like real clothes before we go in. The stage show until a little later. When? Later. Yeah, but exactly when? Later. Okay, jeez. I have no idea what we're doing at 11. Okay, so we are trying to play these carnival games, and each of the carnival games have like the muscle games for your muscle. This one's for mythicality. This one's for moxie. So I was changing like my equipment to kind of get better results in the games. So let me look at the hats here. What is going to make me beat the big bad guy's butt the best? +2 armor, love that. +2 armor, +2 moxie, love that. Speed could be good, because if we can get an attack off before that dude does, because he's been kicking our butt with just speed alone. Let's focus on speed. I'm really just looking at the blue text on the left here. Because we've been getting hit like right off the rip when we were fighting the boss. And we didn't even get a chance to fight back because it's a one-hit kill. If we can get him first, might be in good shape. So our speed was 10, now it's at 18. What's our max HP? 110. We might be able to survive a couple fights, a couple of hits from the boss. I'm gonna lean into Okay, we're in quest items now. Okay. We're gonna travel back to the train in Frisco, and maybe we might be able to beat this boss because we have all the ingredients or all the collectibles that that little girl wanted. We'll see how that goes. One HP, kidding me? Alright, much better, much better. Victory! Cheers, mates. Okay. That little girl. Oh, the teddy bear? Okay, so we have all three now. But who and oh yeah, you and one army tough guy. You glance back at the passengers. Me and this army. So-called Emperor Norton, you're under arrest for the crimes of being a total butt. That's not illegal. It is when I'm in town. I better grab him, except you, Mr. Engineer. I can see you're busy driving the train, right? Actually, if you could turn around and head back to Frisco at the next station, that'd be great. No problem. Ugh, ow, let go. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. Tell the judge, Norton. That was so anticlimactic. I just souped myself up, ate all this food, drank all this whiskey, and drank all these potions to potentially survive a fight with this guy. But I convinced the other passengers to help me arrest him, and just totally skirted the fight. I thought they'd help me in combat, like it'd be like a 5-on-1 thing. I didn't realize. Wow, I mean, okay. You did it, thanks, boss. No problem. We got the track laid right up to the station now, the first ever cross-territory railroad, thanks to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, and principally you. You did a real good job, Shankori. Oh, shucks, don't mention it. Okay. So, looks like somebody on the train got the job as a projectionist. Would you like to watch this movie? It's free because movies have only recently been invented. No one has figured out what they can charge for them yet. Note, doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene's over, you'll still be right here and you can keep playing if you want. Okay, let's keep playing. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. The consequences of their actions, like. With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes. Thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. With the road complete and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job, but of an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post. The idea of city life didn't appeal to Susie much. After you and she parted ways, she moved down the peninsula a ways and settled a housebane farm, still fighting the good fight in her way. Aw, cute. Aw, we got an achievement. I love the way you shoot. Finish the game with Susie. Good for her. She's got her own little farm. Kurtz left the fort and set up a shop in Frisco. His fitness group, I almost said cult, is not a cult. The growth was entirely, his fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth. The first rule of Kurtz Fit is you can stop talking about Kurtz Fit. Hurts till it hurts. That's so funny. We got the headband from them. We could have worked out with them, I think. That might still be an option. I think I'm wearing the headband right now. No Kurtz pain, no Kurtz gain. The jaw harp lady and the guitar guy that you sent from their retrospective forts, the Dirtwater, formed a duo called the Pluckers and toured extensively. That's awesome. I was wondering what that stage was going to be for. Buffalo Bill retired from the killing trade, made a kill and opened up a restaurant in Frisco. Buffalo, wild wings. Love that. And everyone's there eating. With your help, Roy's Bean Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, woo-wee! Oh, people were literally waiting outside. Line out the door. You were remembered as a local hero in Dirtwater. Thanks to your efforts, it became twice the town it was before you got here. They even put a statue of you in the main street. It washed away the first time it rained because they made it out of salt. But still, it's the thought that counts, right? Saloon. As for you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with the souvenirs for your exploits, started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to help people. You helped 31 people over the course of your adventure. Your parents would be proud. Actually, I meant to say that they are proud. Last time you visited, you asked both of them if they were proud, and they both said yes. Oh, for all of our hats. That's why it's a hat rack collection. I mean, I'm sure there's some things you can only get with certain skills. I'm sure there's some things you can only get in certain choices. 1906, all the remaining cows in the west were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic, single-minded herd, led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovicus. The cow army thundered east towards Dirtwater. Those sure are demon cows. Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Fortunately, all the townsfolk of Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. 420 years later, deep beneath the ground, ancient machines suddenly stopped doing the thing they were built to do. Right, fine. Even everyone you know are dead by then, and most of humanity has moved to space. But still, though, shame about the planet. Those are some cool bars there. Yeah, there's a lot going on here with like the Rodeo Clown storyline, the Demon Clown storyline. There's like that Necromancer storyline. There's the Vibratoro storyline. There's a lot going on in this game. Thank you for playing. We did it. Cheers, gang. What people that worked on this game? Brett Wolf, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Hello there.
Brett Wolf just used their fantasy points to make me donate to Extra Life. My thing is broken. Brett Wolf, thank you so much for those bone bits, buddy. Let me give you a shout out here. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, buddy. I have to donate to Extra Life real quick. Let me do that. Perfect. And this should put us at exactly $4,365 raised. Werewolf, hey! How was your Christmas? Happy Tombstone Tuesday. Phantom Redemption. This is via Brett Wolf. It was good. How about yours? Mine was good. We did a lot of traveling. I was working New Year's Eve. I was up for like 23, 22 hours on New Year's Eve. So I was exhausted, but it's all worth it. I'm helping my dad out. Give you a drum roll. Perfect. Bro, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. You know, I got a lot done. Got to see a lot of family. So it was good. It was good. The end. If you enjoyed West of Loathing, you might also enjoy our free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing. People have mentioned that a lot anytime I mention this game. I'm going to check that out. Okay, so we are wearing a sweatband. There's still lots of stuff we can do. We meant to check this out. Are these houses still fake? There it is. There it is. The bar, people are fighting. Well, we've been streaming for a full hour, friends, and that's evident as Brett Wolf making me donate to Extra Life again. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to run a miracle story to talk to you guys more about Extra Life. Don't go anywhere. We got a great rest of the stream for you. We're going to see what else we can knock out here. And we're going to go from there. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
My favorite thing to do is basketball and baseball. I was 2 months old when I had liver cancer, and I had a tumor that was the size of a tennis ball. And I had stage 3 of hyperblastoma. So I had to have chemotherapy to try to help with the cancer and try to treat it, and so I got a star from that right here. So I have 2 side effects of chemotherapy, and 1, I have weak bones, and 2, I have hearing loss, so I can't hear good, and so I have to wear hearing aids. It's so important that you can donate money to other hospitals, because if you do, that money can go to the hospital and try to take care of kids just like me all over the United States.
Alright, friends, we're back. What you just saw was a miracle story, or just a really good example of how the funds raised here, playing games with Extra Life, like West of Loathing, makes the world of difference by fundraising for kids in need at Children's Miracle Network hospitals like Tate you just saw in that miracle story. I think we all agree that cancer is terrible, but Tate was, I think, is it 4 months old when he got liver cancer? I mean, no kid deserves to have cancer, period. Nobody deserves to have cancer, period. But no kid especially. 4 months old, 6 months old, like that's insane. I can't even imagine. Like you're still cooking, right? So no, it's thank goodness for people in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals and people like you who donate and sign up and participate in events like Extra Life, because childhood cancer, that is, there's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. And Tate looks and sounds like they are living a happy and healthy life, and I hope to make even more kids that are in situations like Nate, that Tate was in, back to normal, like Tate as well. So tell you what, that's what we're doing here. We're gonna go fight some clowns at a circus, and try to save some more people. We saved 31 people here in this game. Let's try and make it some more. I'll get my head out of the way. We'll get right back to the gameplay. Let's go. We're gonna just fast travel back to the circus. I guess we have to like look at eggs. Like there's eggs at like the sideshow that we had looked at, but we took like a really good look at them apparently. So fighting clowns heals kids, writes notes in notebook. Good to know. See, learning something new every day. Okay. I have to distract this guy so I can lift these eggs. Here we go. Okay. So I talked to the guy who was a giant has an eyeball for a head. It has to be blinks. Says like, you mean wink? Nope, no eyelids. I gotta toss a bucket of water on him once in a while so he doesn't get too dry. He does look a bit dry now that you mention it. Yeah, it's getting about that time. Excuse me for a minute. Now that he's distracted, I can have a closer look at these eggs. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says, "Clown eggs." In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern on an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It's extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must have been the eggs of the clowns that worked in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here on the side show tent and the ticket seller clown up front. Inspect things more closely. We didn't have this option last time. Since the clown's distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. Notice two things with them. Firstly, they're too large to be chicken eggs. You have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken, and they're very meticulously glued back together. It almost looks like they've been reassembled after something hatched out of them. Don't love that. You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. He gives you a fair amount of side eye, doesn't say anything. Leave the shelf. Okay. Inspect the sideshow mirrors. We did that. Let's look at the sideshow mirrors again. You look in the mirror again, you see yourself, see your limbs stretched out like taffy, twisting around like tentacles of an octopus. You can hear your joints creaking and your muscles feel like gone through a ringer. Nope. Falling hard, you approach the mirror again, it's empty. Not only is the clown you gone, you don't show a reflection at all. Look at the jars and then look at the mirrors. There's a mirror demon and you need to see a clown version of yourself. Look again and reach the conclusion you are in a clown hive. I mean, look at the beans again. Okay. I think we did that. Get the truth from clown. Once you've inspected the eggs, now learn that each clown is unique. So when you talk to the clown with the balloons, ask him about being on both sides at the same time. Earlier, you told me there's another clown with the same face paint. You can mention to him that he knows he's lying. Okay, so let's go talk to the guy with the balloons. That's like the guy outside too? I'm confused. I am confused. All right, check again. Get to the main show, we've done that. In the slideshow, we've done that. Inspect the slideshow eggs closely, done that. Inspect the mirror. Look at the jars and then look at the mirrors. There's a mirror demon and you need to see a clown version yourself. Look again at each. Reach the conclusion you are in a clown hive. The truth from the clown. Once you've inspected the eggs, you've now learned that each clown is unique. But when you talk to the clown with the balloons, ask him about being on both sides at the same time. Is he also inside the? Is he on the far right of the outside, or maybe is he up on the far right of the slideshow? Yep. Okay. Weren't you on the other side of the midway just now? Nope, that's the other balloon guy. We just dressed alike and used the same face paint. Did we fool ya? He grins and gives you a big, exaggerated wink. I see. Anything else I can do for you? Tell me about your circus. Let me go through this again. Talk. Closer look. Blink. Be around. Blink. Okay, so he's gonna leave. Look more closely. Great. You are basically in a clown hive. Okay. So now that we know we're in a clown hive, without leaving the circus, we'll talk to this guy and maybe the one on the far left again. Earlier you told me there was another clown with the same face paint. That's right, the other balloon seller. Except we looked at the clown egg display in the sideshow. There's only one egg with that pattern, and it's supposedly taboo for a clown to use another clown's makeup. Say, you're real sharp. You better watch out. You don't cut yourself. Ho ho. So what's the deal? You're right. There's just me. I'll walk around the midway and sell balloons at both ends. People ask, I like to have a little fun with them. Trying to actually follow me around? Oh, why would I do that? You aren't dangerous or anything, right? Right. Anything else I can do for you? gonna talk to the other one and see what he says. So we've done that. We've confronted them. Lucky Ball Caps. Boys lost his ball cap. It's in Lost and Found, which is the first clown kiosk. Hot dogs. Retrieve it and return to him. Obviously, you can trade him a balloon if you want instead. I think let me buy a balloon. Guess I can't buy balloons. Do I have any on me? Did not find his lucky bottle cap. These guys won't sell me balloons, right? Let's see the Lost and Found. A lucky ball cap. Megan, love you.
Hello there.
Hope you guys are feeling well. Happy Tombstone Tuesday. Plastic case of shine mail ball cap, like a mail chain. We're definitely want the ball cap. All right, now let's give that to the little boy. Hey, sir, did you find my lucky ball cap? Is this the one? That's it. Thank you, sir. No problem, kid. Hey, now what? Quick warning, if you use the sideshow mirrors too much in a short span of time, you'll get a sore effect. Minus 10 HP. Yep, that happened to us. You're still having trouble getting the show started. Most likely you haven't learned what you need to about the eggs. The evil clowns and the balloon clown. Okay. Atomical learning, got that. Oh, we can go Lost and Found and get the rest of the stuff. Cool. There's also a cotton candy achievement. What's that? Seems like a lot. All right, I think we're ready to go to the show. So let's give the show a shot. We can also try... Sorry, I meant to actually check out the Lost and Found. Alright, well, we already got all the stuff from the Lost and Found. We're gonna try going in. Nope, that's the sideshow. Here's the main tent. Ticket, please. Ticket for what? Barnaby Bob's Stunt Spectacular. Here's my ticket. Okay, go in. The show starts soon. He enters the stage area. Okay, we're in. We're in. These benches must be for the audience. Have a seat. You take a seat, and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals, and a clown runs in from the backstage curtain, jumps up onto the stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, he has relatively simple black wool trousers, a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on his sleeves, and a red heart painted on his shoulder. His face is plain white without any color accents, resting his curled black mustache and thin goatee. He snapped a snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt tops off his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deeply theatrical flourish, and the small audience claps politely. Clap. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and welcome to our one and all to the Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. Spish. I hope you've been enjoying the attractions and distractions of our little traveling caravan. Now it's time for our star performance, the main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for a loud drum roll starts as he gestures to the curtain. And then the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his hat back on with a chuckle. Me, Barnaby Bob. Applaud. I have to drink some water. It's a lot of loud reading. Much obliged, much obliged. You're far too kind. Well, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. He catches it and flips it in the air again. This time catching and balancing it on its point on the tip of one finger. He holds that pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks into the wood of the stage floor, deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't it be fun if they weren't sharp? Would it, ladies and gents? He pulls 2 more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy and elaborate knife juggling act. The 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand and allowing his hat to fall neatly on the ground before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back into the air and onto the top of his head. Applaud. Now there's some applause. I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get to where I am today. He chuckles and adjusts his hat back to its original Rakesh tilt. Now for the grand finale. For this, I'll need a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up, but Barnaby ignores them and looks directly at you. How about you, sir? Okay. Good. I like a brave one. Step right up onto the stage here. Your name, please? Sean Gorey. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you, Sean Marshall Gorey. Step on the stage. A couple of clowns haul a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 wide up on the stage, and stand up vertically behind you and stay there holding it steady. It has 2 holes in a slightly above waist level and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. If you do so, the holes are just a fraction too high, and so it's not very comfortable. And then one of the clowns pulls your arms back tighter and ties them together with rough hemp so it becomes much more comfortable for a variety of reasons. Don't worry, this is just to make sure you won't make any sudden and unexpected movements. We wouldn't want that, would we? Fret not, son. Everything's under control. Steps close to you and adjusts your collar, brushes a little dust off your shoulder. My control, you know, Sean. We get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've seen yet. However, I'd bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve even sharper. His pupils narrow to a vertical slit as he grins at you, revealing rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. As he turns away, you can now see the heart on the shoulder of his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it, and the word Mom doesn't look painted on. Free your hands. You struggle a little, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs in your wrists. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't you worry. This will all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand again and gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflected from the blade glitters in his eyes. Then, without warning, he hurls at you. Thunk! The knife hits the wood before you can even blink, a hair's breadth from your left ear. Barnaby Bob grins as the crowd applauds as another knife appears in one hand, and the apple in the other. He tosses the apple to one of the stagehands, who carefully balances on top of your head. Time for the old William Tell routine. A bit of a cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic, eh, ladies and gentlemen? Take a deep breath. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back. And faster than you can register, whunk, cold apple juice dribbles into your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2. What do you say, Sean? Shall we go for one more? Sure. Isn't he good sport, folks? Barnaby Bob pulls out another knife and gives it a quick stroping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket, then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blindfolds himself. This time, his smile is much colder. I'd advise you to watch closely, Shangori, since you're the only one of us who can. Watch closely. The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand, this time either because of the adrenaline or because he's actually moving slower. You can see the motion of his arms as he throws it. He twists his wrist in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at you. Flinch. You try to jerk your head to the left, but because of the knife already embedded in the wood to your left side, you haven't got any room to move. The knife, incredibly, swerves at the last possible moment. Thunk. You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs him forward. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts into cheers as Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps a fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it into the air victoriously. Well now, into your good sport, folks. And as a brave target as I've ever had, take a bow, Shangori. Take a bow. As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you'll get, boy." Oh, it's a coupon for a year's supply of dynamite. Barnaby Bob waves and blows a kiss to the crowd as you climb down back from the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disappears. That was terrifying. Okay. We go backstage? We can. This little trailer is probably Barnaby Bob's office. Examine. The wagon's old but well maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads, "Barnaby Bob, confirm your suspicions." Peek in the window. You see Barnaby Bob sitting at a desk. He seems to be inspecting a large map, but you can't make out any of the details from here. Knock on the door politely. Knock on the door. "Come on in," Barnaby Bob calls. Enter. You? Here I thought I made myself perfectly clear that last time we met, and yet you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth. You are either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish, boy. Both, I might hazard to guess. Got some questions that need answered. You think I'm going to answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I'd banish you off the face of the earth for what little you already know. I appreciate that, but I just can't leave the situation unresolved. What curiosity did to the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what I'll do. You anger me, boy. Go ahead and ask your question, but bear in mind, I already gave you fair warning. What are you plotting exactly? Bold as brass you are. You think I'll answer that? You got another thing coming, boy. Don't try my patience. What are you doing here? Straight to the heart of the matter. Well now, I had you pegged as a clever one, so why don't you tell me? You're here because of the cows. Perhaps you've got a brain rattling around in that skull of yours after all, boy. That's correct. Cows came home, as you say. We followed them. Why? Why? Don't disappoint me now that you've impressed me, kid. Think about it. Your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of mind up. Since time out of mind up. Ups and leaves. No farewell, no postcard. Wouldn't you want to know what the heck was going on? You don't know? Dear, oh dear, I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Buddy, you are treading on some dangerously thin ice right now. I hope you're thinking of lucky stars that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. Can you hear those gears ticking away in that 3-pound dog's dinner of you call a brain, son? Now it's my turn to ask questions. How are you going to convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? Wow, that's an expression. Well, make it good, Shogori. Make it good because you get one chance at this. Me, I have friends in high places. Dangerous friends. It will be a waste of your time. You've already wasted so much of my time, boy. I think I can spare a little more, but it's rare that I have such a diverting conversation. So I'm gonna be merciful. I'll allow you to leave here, standing on your own two legs, but will not be returning if I ever see your face again, boy. I will nail you to my wall and put you to work as the newest member of my freak show. Calls for the guard clown, and has him escort you back to the midway. You end up face down the dirt outside the stage entrance. Well, we came here to finish the clown, we did the clown thing, the clown quest line, Danny's Tannery. To have a successful outcome for the ending cutscene, you need to destroy the clowns. You can find some toy soldiers at Butterfield Ranch in a toy box. It's the box that says toys on it. If you take those to Fort All Dead and go to the strategy room, because we're taking toy soldiers and like putting them on the board. You have the option to deploying soldiers by arranging your toy soldiers on the board in the middle of the room. Two options are Stubble Gulch and Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus. You only do one. Choosing the latter, obviously, if you want to attack the circus. The next day, the skeletons will go and attack. The place will be totally destroyed and everyone gone. Note that if you have Doc Alice as your partner, you'll have the option of poisoning all the skeleton soldiers instead. We've already done that. Okay. So if we want to, we could kill the clowns. Just for fun, let's go to Butterfield Ranch and look in the toy box. Give that a shot. Butterfield Ranch. It's locked. Brayden, welcome to the stream, friend.
Hello there.
How was your Christmas? All right, so we can't do that. So the clowns are gonna have to live. Okay. Well, let's take a no. Pumpkin Jack wants to exercise our wrist real quick. So fist open, palm open, tip top claw, have his fist, palm open, tip top open, palm open, fist open, palm open, tip top claw, have his fist. It was okay. I mean, you got some cash from Grandpa, and some fun things to play. I wouldn't be able to complain there. Well, we can't destroy the clowns. If I wasn't tired, it would have been better. That's fair, Bray. No, I was up for like 23 hours on Christmas Eve. I was exhausted. 22, 23. Ooh, the Necromancers and Nex-Mex. That's one that we've been messing around with a lot of. You playing Modern Warfare 3 all day? I mean, you're on vacation, buddy. Do it. Okay, Necromancer's Journal, we got that. Been there, we've been there. Probably the new Call of Duty is actually pretty good. Really? I'm glad to hear that, Braden. Glad to hear that. You've been having a lot of fun? Good, Braden, good. Is this more of like the old Call of Duty stuff, or is it more like the Battlefield, Battle Royale, Warzone stuff? Oh, maps, that's awesome. I love that. Okay. That makes perfect sense then. Leave a password into the tower, which you'll find on a sticky note somewhere. Doesn't appear in the same place each game. Appeared in the Buffalo pile. Oh gosh, I don't want to check all these spots. Multiplayer and zombies with the zombies is open world. I saw bits and pieces of that, Braden. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let me go back to the West of Loathing here. What do you even weigh? That's a good question. I was probably gonna do a poll in Discord. Part of me is like, well, it was just Christmas, and maybe there was something you want to get for yourself, or maybe something you wanted to get for someone else, but you use some extra cash for. So Amazon gift card comes to mind. And also, we're going to be playing some Lethal Company, and part of me thought about giving away a Steam key for Lethal Company as well. So we got an option. I'm going to see what the people are vibing here. I might do a poll. Okay, we were doing the El Vibrato guide. I don't know much about the Hell Cows. We could have some combat. Let's do some combat. Danny's Tannery. Yes, let's go check out Danny's Tannery, because I feel like we got a bunch of stuff we could potentially make. Dynamite Dan's? No, we want Danny's Tannery. Danny's Tannery. I know it's around here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. I'll tell you what. Let's go places we haven't been. We haven't been to Alexandria Ranch. Go check it out. Maybe get some combat in the way. Oh, good. We got to fight a robot. I had to pull through and sense my name. See? A gift card couldn't hurt. Nice. Nailed it. Success. Victory. I just realized that our outfit's still stupid. But let's check out our hats. -5 mythicality, don't care. +2 armor, that's good. +2 armor, +2 moxie. 4 speed is good. We're at 2 armor right now. 2 armor, 4 muscle. For instance, I spent $80 at Walmart earlier buying bunny supplies and some human supplies for me. Is this game? This game, I don't know. I don't know how much West of Loathing costs, but I want to say Lethal Company is like $10. 2 armor, 4 muscle. 3, 4 muscle. Okay, so we're happy with the hat we got. Let's look at embellishments. Oops. +7 pistol damage. Okay, we're gonna do more pistol damage. So let's look at our pistols. Stench damage. 13 to 17. 13 to 17. Plus it's catches them on fire. Well, now let's look at our weapons here. We have a saber for 7-9 damage. This for 12 to 15. 16 to 19. +8 damage, or deals stench damage? Okay. Offhand things. Melee damage. +3 melee damage. I mean, if we could do some serious pistol damage right off the rip, that'd be amazing. Rings. Let's look at rings. That's one of everything right there. +2 armor. I do want more armor. Okay, perfect. +4 pistol damage. If we really lean to the pistol, that's gonna be amazing. Muscle. 7 armor +4, 7 muscle. I don't like that. But 7 and 4 versus 5 and 3. Okay, boots. +4 armor. The stomp's not bad, because if we're be fighting multiple enemies, that might help. For some reason, I like watching Pokemon openings, even though I have no clue what aim it is. It's catchy. I can understand that. I feel like the idea of having extra action points. Plus it's extra armor. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. You know what I play as a kid? What did you play, Brayden? Okay. Let's talk to these cows. There's no way past these cows except through them. Great, let's fight. Got the jump on them. Good, so our speed was higher. Bakugan and Beyblade. Beyblade, let it rip! Oh man, I've never played those, but I've seen them. Let me... make it rank teeth. And then... you can shoot that one. Oh, wow, they went right for... wow. They went right for Buffalo Bill. Never watched show, but I was obsessed with toys. I mean, it looked like fun because you like change the rotation and like the attachments and stuff. It looked pretty fun, Brayden. Victory. This place has really been... why is Mr. Cow so mad? It's been blown to pieces. It used to be an undestroyed bookshelf, but not anymore. A diary. Oh, we got another cow punching book. Okay, so we can learn gore. Learn gore. Learn gore. There's a chapter written by a guy who survived 17 different near-fatal gorings. He really learned a lot about getting gored. Gives gore a skill that lets you attack an entire row of enemies. Fortunately, you accidentally gore the book into bits while practicing what you've learned. That's amazing. We're too gory for the book. Solid steel vault door. Can we do anything with it? It's half a cannonball, the front half. Investigate. You pick up the cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription that you can mostly read. Because the cannonball came from Fort Treason, it's got the address stamped right into the surface. Discover a new map location, Fort Treason. Bombardment was done by the army. The horror. You can't do anything with that vault door, huh? Okay. Well, might as well check out Fort Treason. Curious Corpse. This came up on our list for the Vibrato questline, I believe. Your Vibrato transponder begins beeping slowly and quietly. What is this? A shockweed plant. Be careful. Harvest. Got a perk green thumb. This thing was pretty tough and pretty attentive. Attack it. We'll lasso it. It's burning. Now I'm gonna hit it with my hammer. Nailed it. Victory. Beeping from a transponder reaches a deafening volume. Whoa. There's some graffiti scratched into this machine. Next to the single button, it says, "No Hoko." Press the button. Machine starts to make a harsh buzz, then nothing else. Okay. Maybe... Maybe if we, keep learning more words, we'll understand what it says at some point. Let's leave the terminal. Oh, hold on, I messed up. I think there's one more thing we could have interacted with here. Monolith is dark. So if we can make a battery for it, we might be able to get the thing to power up. Got plenty of scrap. Let's ride our horsey all the way to the professor's house. We'll see if we can make a battery for it. Fight. Coax redeemed a dab. Let's poison her. Catch her on fire, I mean. Let's ensnare her. Got my render looking way better for that hallway. Heck yeah, Coax, heck yeah. Hammer time. Victory. Cheers. Oh, I'm getting photos. Thank you. High tail-in boots. Oh wow, Coax. What's funny, the before looked great, Coax. The before looked great. But in comparison to the new one, it looked almost flat. Like the trooper is the same values as the background, but now there's like a depth of field, like the volume, the lighting feels like volumetric, like there's a fog. Oh, it's awesome, Coax. Much better. Let me check out these high tail-in boots. What boots are we currently wearing? We're wearing ones that give us 1 max AP and then 1 armor. Feel the idea of attacking first. Let's make a battery. Sweet. Go back. Fight the goblin. Fire, he's stunned. Hit him with a hammer. Breadwood cheat sheet? We just passed through Breadwood. Is that like a gambling town? Insert battery. You insert the battery in the monolith and it springs to life. Everything goes blue for a second. Yeehaw! Skill up. Gore level 2. In effect energized. You learn the El Vabrito word for offline. You learn the El Bravo word for increase. And you learn the El Vabrito word for machine. Let's try again. Alright. No dice. Alright, well, so we found the Curious Corpse. We need to find the Curious Well next, but let's see if that actually happens. Do you need a translator? Maybe? Or, like... I assumed it would all just kind of, be automatic, if that makes sense. I could read up into it as well. I'm not super worried about it. We technically beat the game. And like, I don't want to 100% this because that involved like 3 different playthroughs. We'll have to see here. You got kitchen pans. You look at the cannonball. It's a fine cannonball. Like we do have a cannonball on us. Food? Nice. Got a class ring. Plus 8 pistol damage? Hold on. What kind of damage do we got right now with our... We currently have plus 2 armor. Let's do... more pistol damage. Every round starts with a pistol. Read that diary. Read it. Not really anything here. Suspicious. Oh, wait a second. I can look up here and use my binoculars. The Jumble Neck Mine. Let's go to the Jumble Neck Mine. First bite. Ooh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. They're electric too. Let me right off the rip deal 7 spooky damage to all enemies. Spooky. And let's at least disable one of them. We're gonna survive this. Poison the guy with the most HP. I'll have her shoot this dude. Now it's 2v3. The drink for thought, Corona Light is not as good as Corona. I believe that actually. I believe that. Alright, it's a 3v1 match. Hit him with my hammer. Nailed it. Victory. Look at that. Jumble Neck Mine, Foreman's office. Except for the dust all over everything and the fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost, it looks like a regular mine Foreman's office. Oh, okay. Got a new helmet. Plus 3 armor. Where are we at with our current hats? We're at plus 2 armor and plus 4 muscle. We could get plus 3 armor. I'm gonna stick with what we got. Let's talk to this ghost. This ghost is busy shuffling the ghost's papers on his desk. Talk to him. Excuse me, kid, I'm busy here. I've got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay? Is mine still running? We're miners, kid. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their jobs. How's business? Oh, just great. Hunky freaking dory. See this face? This is my happy face. And I'm double excited about answering questions from some random kid that wandered in my office while I'm working. Look how ecstatic I am. What a silver tooth you got in that sarcastic grin. Made it myself. I made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away. You're a ghost? You know that you're a pain in the... I'm serious. Me laughing. Safe is dirty but solid looking. Get away from that. The ghost figure behind the desk growls. Take a closer look. You stoop down and take a closer look at the safe. It's a pretty standard heavy-duty safe with a dial-type combination lock. Hey, something wrong with your ears. I told you to get away from there. Try to open the safe. Wow, you little come here. We didn't have to fight, but... Yes. Can I catch a ghost on fire? Sure can. Can I tie up a ghost? Sure can. Can I hit a ghost with a hammer? Woohoo! How about that? I say, how about that safe that we tried looking into? Sweet. How much meat do we have? Okay, a good amount. Okay, we're finding some fun stuff. What iced tea brand are you sipping on? I'm currently sipping on... It's called Redwood Empire. Pipe Dream Bourbon Whiskey. The Christmas gift from a friend who says that it's Reddit's go-to choice. So it's good. I've never had it before. Let's check out this elevator. The elevator's pretty dusty inside and doesn't appear to have been maintained for quite a while. It does still seem functional, but the control lever is chained and padlocked. You also notice that the shaft is totally silent. You expect to hear the rumbling of mine carts and clanking of pickaxes echoing up from below, but there's nothing. Not back out. Okay. Well, there are at least 1, 2, 3, 4 locations that we haven't been to. So we might have to explore those tomorrow, and then maybe we'll even come across some more between, and maybe even some more up here, but we'll have to see. I shall need to try this. Hopefully they're reasonably priced. I can always save you some. Alright, friends. We've been streaming for 2 hours, and I say we're going to call it a night here. What I'm going to do now is go to the outro screen. How do I exit? There we go. We're going to the outro screen. We're going to find someone to raid together and return our party to their party. Don't go anywhere, friends. We're to make someone's day. We'll be right back.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
All right, friends. I know who we're gonna raid. I've been trying to raid a bunch of different people, like periodically, and kind of making their day. We're gonna go ahead and drop a raid over our friend A Devil Taco. A Devil Taco and I met for the first time in real life this year, actually a couple times, and they are a cool person. And they're currently doing a little bit of Yakuza 6. We're gonna go ahead and show them some love. Devil Taco actually might have even placed top 3 in the Super Smash Brothers tournament I was in with them. So yeah, we're gonna show them some love. The raid has already started, but I'm also gonna make sure that Pumpkin Jack puts some info in our chat right here for us to copy and paste into A Devil Taco's broadcast once we get there. But feel free to say anything along the lines of raid or brains or hype, or just really anything to kind of just show them some love. But that is gonna be it here for me this evening for our Tombstone Tuesday broadcast. We will be back tomorrow for our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast. We'll just be kind of tidying up things here, doing a little finale of West of Loathing. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of our broadcast, friends. And then at the end of the week on Thursday, we're doing our last stream of the year and doing some Loathing Company, and we're doing a little giveaway. So tune in for that, friends. But until then, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves. I love each other. I love you. Have yourselves a good evening. Stay spooky. We'll catch you all later. See you next time. Bye-bye.